Cody Wilson has recently been deported from Taiwan and has returned to the U.S., where he's currently imprisoned in Harris County, Texas. Cody Wilson is famous for being the originator of the 3D printed gun. He's at the leadership of the anarcho-libertarian movement in support of Second Amendment rights. As a result, he's had a target on his back for many years. He's recently won some court cases that affirmed his First Amendment rights to publish his plans for a 3D printable gun on the internet. So what happened? Apparently, while he was in Austin, he made an agreement pursuant to a website called sugardaddy.com with a woman to meet at a hotel and engage in some carnal acts. However, the woman was only 16 years old, and that's a crime because she's a minor. The whole thing was surveilled, which leads to the conclusion that this was a controlled situation and there was investigators from the government or the police that were involved. In other words, a setup. So, the interesting aspects of this transaction, of this arrest, are two legal issues. The first is extradition. The second is entrapment. Now, much of the media has been incorrectly calling this situation where Cody was extradited from Taiwan, which is not Thailand, it's a separate country, was an extradition. And in reality, there was no extradition. Extradition is a word that is commonly used incorrectly. Extradition is a formal legal process to bring somebody who otherwise has rights to reside in a foreign country back to another country where a crime was committed. Now, when you go to a foreign country where you don't have residence rights, where you don't have citizen rights, you're normally there on a visa. For instance, there's many foreigners that come to Thailand on a temporary visa, on a tourist visa, on a marriage visa, on a retirement visa. If they were charged with a crime in their home state, for example, American citizens being charged in the United States, there's no need for the U.S. government to commence extradition proceedings. Normally, when you have a warrant out for you in an American state, the federal government has the right, the State Department has the right to cancel your passport. Moreover, in Thailand and also in Taiwan and in most other countries, when there's a foreigner there on a temporary tourist visa or even a long-term visa, if he has a warrant of arrest out for him, they have the right to cancel his visa and deport him. When you're in a deportation situation, there's not a whole lot of rigmarole. The government, the foreign government, normally has the right to send you back to your home country expeditiously. The second issue is entrapment. Now we can assume, although we don't know for sure, that that Cody Wilson was in a situation where he was set up, the whole transaction between the time he was on the website sugardaddy.com, made the agreement, met the woman in the hotel. It was all surveilled. We know some of it was surveilled. Now, this situation comes up often as to whether government agents, police, have the right to lie to you, to be untruthful with you, to trick you. They do. It's often said in investigative manuals that they teach police, FBI agents, DEA agents, that they have to use lying, trickery, misrepresentation in order to ensnare a criminal. The distinction is in entrapment, what you're doing, the government agent or police is persuading somebody or tricking somebody into committing an act that they would not otherwise predispose to commit. If the government agent or police or undercover agent merely provides the circumstances to allow somebody to commit a crime that they were otherwise willing to commit or otherwise predisposed to commit, that would not normally be considered entrapment. Okay, thank you very much for watching.